Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crookster Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Dustin the Diamond Poirier ahead of his fight at UFC 281 against Michael Chandler. And we're going up against arguably the best of all time, the greatest lightweight of all time here in the first fight, Khabib Nurmagomedov in the first fight. Now, for those of you guys that haven't had the pleasure of using Dustin Poirier or that just don't really like to box, Dustin Poirier hits like a damn truck, man. He has good hand speed. I believe his hand speed is 95 with 96 power. He has solid calf kicks because they buffed his calf kicks after the second Conor McGregor fight. So he has very, very good calf kicks. Solid jiu-jitsu off of his back. He does have rubber guard when he's on his back, and he also has some pretty decent top control as well. The only thing that I would say that you need to be aware of is obviously his switch stance a little bit, but that's not too much of a thing. So here we're just trying to move in and out of the pocket, not get taken down right there by Khabib. Obviously, because Khabib does have 97 top control, so we don't want to be on our back even if we are Dustin Poirier. So we're trying to establish that jab. You see I'm moving in and out of the strikes. I'm not just standing in front of him, and I'm doing that for a specific reason. I'm trying not to get clinched as he catches me with a nice uppercut hook right there and drops us as I was trying to go to the body. And that's what I don't want. And see, he's shooting for the double leg. We deny it right there. He's out of stamina. We're going to go with the knee to the head. Hit him with the uppercut on the break right there. So it's a pretty good sequence for him right there. But it didn't take too much off of our head health, so we're okay. But we need not to be getting hit with stuff like that, because if we do, there's a potential for us to get taken down. And against either Khabib, whether it's the prime Khabib or this Khabib, we're in a lot of trouble. But we're trying not to stand too much in front of him because he's unloading on combinations, as well as he might try to clinch us at some point as his head health starts to drain. So we just need to be aware of that. And we're chopping at those calves with the nice calf kicks of Dustin. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, chopping at somebody's legs does help with takedown defense. That was actually something that they did as we drop him right there with a nice clean two-piece. Have him up against the fence. Now we're into his switch stance, so we're trying to overload the block just because I'm so comfortable in orthodox. But he's moving off nicely, so we're going to switch back to southpaw and reset. But like I was saying before we got that nice knockdown, if you chop at somebody's leg health, it does help you with takedown defense. It's something that they did add, I believe, in UFC 3. I believe is where that came from. But it does help with takedown defense. So there's a little tip and trick for you guys that I don't think I've ever said. But if you chop at the legs, it'll help you with takedown defense. So here we're just trying to take our time. We got the knockdown back. So we're one apiece. We're applying that pressure. Catch him with a nicely timed head kick right there. Nice calf kick as he backs up. He misses on the straight. We make him pay with a straight of our own into a good lead hook. And it's the end of the first round. We got hurt early in that round, so it wasn't a successful beginning of that first round, as he landed that beautiful uppercut right there into lead hook. But we did knock him down with a clean two-piece, and we were able to gain a little bit of momentum heading into the second round. So we're going to try to keep that up. We touch gloves and we're back underway. The stamina consumption is looking real, real good. But I'm surprised he hasn't shot for more takedowns, and I'm going to start to try to expect more of those as the rounds go on, just because I know at some point I'm going to start to dictate the stand-up pace. And normally when you start to do that against Khabibs, they do start to shoot for takedowns, so you just got to be aware of that at all times. We're popping the jab out, hit him with a nice knee, but he did rock us off of the vulnerability spike that we did have on the knee, but we come back with a clean through piece, hurt him. Hitting all these shots off of his block, knock him down right there, have him in a ground and pound scenario right here, and we're able to get the finish, and we get a rage quit on top of that. I mean, just, there's no better feeling. No better feeling than getting the clean KO, and then somebody just gets so damn mad that they actually quit the fight after you've already beaten them. After you've already beaten them, they're so mad. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that I do have for you guys here on the video. Now here we are, guys. We are going up against Adam Yo-Yo's Max Holloway. Now, this guy is actually somebody that if you watch my Michael Chandler video, I fought against him with, I believe he was Islam Makhachev in that last fight. And I was able to get the dub against him. But this guy with Max Holloway can be one of the most irritating fighters you will ever experience in UFC 4. And because I mean, he just throws ridiculous stuff, cartwheel kicks, spinning elbows, all the cheesy stuff, ducking overhands like that as he caught us right there. And he pushes the pace, so he kind of just draws you into a firefight a little bit. So we just need to be careful. Maybe throw a couple of jab uppercuts like right there. We landed that solid. Just because I know he's gonna try to duck down into that overhand. So here we're just trying to pop out that jab, trying to mix up the timing, trying to speed it up to beat out his jab straight that I know is coming. He goes with the double hook, but we blocked it. Timed a beautiful straight off of his jab. And this is where you honestly need to have solid boxing. This is why I preach having solid boxing for guys like this, guys that are just high pressure. So you need to, because you need to be able to mix up your timing, like I am doing pretty well so far. Popping him with a straight as he tries to come back in. Catch him with a jab, uppercut, hurt him right there. Double jabbing into the block, following him with the jab. Miss on the head kick, and we did drain our stamina, but he did miss on the body kick. So we can't be doing that. We can't be draining our stamina out just because Max Holloway is a damn machine in featherweight. So right there he goes with a nice ducking overhand. We're jabbing into the block, catch him with another uppercut as he tried to go for another ducking overhand. Knock him down. Now we're going for the finish right there, but we're not going to be able to get it. He punches us to the head. We try to go with a knee to the head on the cage. We're in orthodox, so he switched back to southpaw. Still just trying to keep that same pace. And he goes with that cartwheel kick like I said he tends to do, but we crack him with a clean through piece. Knock him down right there. Now he's in all sorts of trouble. We're going for the dub here, but we're not going to be able to get the ground and pound finish. Now we're on the ground, and Max does have good defense as well as good jiu-jitsu in this game. So you just need to be careful. So we're able to pass to half guard right here. If he rolls us into our full guard, we're fine with that. Because like I said, we do have rubber guard, which he does do right there off of that nice denial and full guard. Postures up. He's going to try to hit our head, but we block that. He goes to half guard smartly to get away from the rubber guard. He posture up. And he's going to get back to his feet. And then he jumps right back down. I don't understand why you would do that, but it is what it is. Switch back to southpaw, and we're back on the feet. We've had a lot of success, but our head health is a little bit low, so we just need to be careful. Right there, crack him with a good jab hook. Miss on the straight. We got to stay on that jab uppercut. But I know he might get a read as the first round ends right there. A pretty back and forth first round. He did hurt us, but we did drop him multiple times in that round. But like I said, Max in featherweight, it's unfucking believable how OP'd he is. Like, it's real ridiculous. So we just need to be careful because I know his recovery is really high. And I know his chin health has got to be almost damn near to like 75 to 80% is what I would say. So we just need to be careful at all times against Max and not get too complacent with just getting high amounts of damage. So there he goes with the ducking overhand again, but we blocked it. Now we're starting to put the pressure on him, which we have to watch out. Right there, we walked into a stationary combination, but we made him pay with a stationary combination of our own. Drop him again, hurt him, go to the body twice, try to go with the uppercut, but he did release far enough away from us that we didn't get that damage off like we would have liked. He misses on the cartwheel kick. We go double hook into a lead uppercut. He's trying to fire back. So we might be able to duck or slip a strike. Oh, we miss on the head kick. Luckily, he didn't make us pay for it, and he misses on a head kick of his own. Drained all of his stamina out. So we're right back on the pressure. This is high pace, man. High pace. This fight won't go the full 5 rounds. One of us is going to go get knocked out. I'm just telling you guys right now. So we're pressing forward. There's that stupid cartwheel kick again. He stalked and slapped us right there, and we ain't going to let that slide. You ain't going to be stalked and slapping me. I can tell you that. And he gets a takedown. I didn't expect that, but we go for the rubber guard right here because Max doesn't have that posture up from stat guard. We're going to crack a couple elbows off of his skull, and he's able to get out of there. We're just throwing those elbows to gain that GA. We try to go for rubber guard again, but he blocked it. He postures up. We're blocking that ground and pound. He doesn't try to jump into our guard. Instead, he tries to overload the block, and there's a little bit of a silly-ass animation right there. So our head health is low. We're still in this fight, but we just need to not take any more damaging shots from Max Holloway. I'm not going to lie. Right there, we crack him with a good shot. Go with the lead uppercut into overhand and get the KO on Max Holloway with the diamond. And I don't know if you necessarily call that a comeback, but it was what it was. Either way, we got the damn job done with Dustin Poirier. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. It'd be much appreciated. I do post UFC 4 content on this channel daily. And let's get this video up to at least 15 likes, guys. It'd be much appreciated. But until the next video, guys, take it easy. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.